We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about how I got robbed. Homeboys just came in and started shopping in my house. They said we don't got no money. Forget Walmart. Forget Wally World. Nah, we want a 5-finger discount at MattVisual's all-you-can-grab buffet. All right, so let me start from the beginning. During the break-in, I was supposed to be live streaming the podcast Visual Wood, but I told Wood and Potatoes to take a break because he had a death in the family. So instead, I was actually slacking a bit and playing a game called Warhammer Vermintide when I heard a bang. At first, I thought it was the game. I still have one of my ear pads and listened while I was trying not to die at the same time. And if you don't know, this game is a 4-player co-op online game, kind of like Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Hand. For a second, I thought it was the kids next door playing basketball like usual, but then I remembered that they moved out recently. Maybe because their dog got shot and died on my lawn. But that's another story. Then I heard another bang. And naturally, just like the scary movies, I went towards the noise. So I'm upstairs in my house, walking down the hallway to my steps when I hear it. See, I could never explain this sound. It was like my back door getting kicked in by the Kool-Aid Man. Now I'm looking downstairs, I hear the sound, I see the light from the back door flood into the house, and I didn't even give it a second thought. I partially walked right back into my room because I knew what was happening. I think I was extending the pinky the whole way. Nah, who am I kidding? I was Snake from Metal Gear Solid. I was quietly, swiftly running back to my room. I have never ran that quietly in my life. It was like I was running on clouds while elegantly doing ballet. And don't judge me for running. I thought Godzilla kicked in my door. I was gonna go down there and be like, no, it's me, senpai. So I go into the room, lock the door, which I don't even know why I locked the door, because if they broke through my burglar door, they're gonna sure enough break through my little cheap door. I go to call the police, I take out my phone, and then I stared at it for a couple seconds, strolling through the contact list. I had to slap myself to dial 911. Mentally, not physically, because they could have heard that. Calling 911, a woman picked up the phone and I didn't even let her finish. Hi, 911. I'm getting robbed. I'm still in the house. My address is blah, blah, blah. Please come now. She got surprised, like, you're inside? And I'm like, yes. She told me to repeat everything, including my whole address, while I heard the freeloaders walking upstairs. I ballerinaed myself straight into my little closet. So I'm in my closet, waiting for the cops, still on the phone with the 911 lady, while I hear these dudes just rip through my house like rabid dogs. It got a little awkward on the phone with 911 lady. I mean, what are we supposed to talk about? Like, hey, how you doing? I'm getting robbed. I kind of laughed to myself quietly because of the whole situation. I mean, I'm in my closet. She thought I was probably losing it, but I was pretty calm. I knew if they bust through the door, I was gonna immediately start planking on the floor. I want to give them no reason to shoot me, because if I get shot, my wife will kick my... The 911 lady was asking questions like, oh, where are you exactly in the house? And I was like, I don't want to talk loud. They're right down the hall. I didn't even want them breathing in my general direction. If they were to open my door, it would be like paradise. It would be like heavenly doves flying out of the room with rays of sunshine blaring in from non-existent windows when they see all the games and electronics. It would be like, look at all the money we could make. Anyways, after 5 to 10 minutes, I hear a couple cars. Then I hear a helicopter. The 911 lady was like, oh, the cops are in pursuit. And I'm like, okay, the neighborhood is gonna think twice about trying to rob me again. I wouldn't be surprised if I heard a tank next. After a few minutes, she told me, can I come out and open the front door for the cops? And I was like, ma'am, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen too many movies, and I don't feel like going out there and getting jumped by a man who's hiding in my house. So I mustered some courage and slowly, quietly, not swiftly this time, quietly, came out and started to listen for any dead giveaways. For some reason, that song popped in my head. Jesus, take the wheel. Anyways, the police came in, and instantly the 911 lady asked, are the police there? And I was like, yes, thank you. And before I can say thank you, she just hangs up the phone. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little hurt, okay? We went through an experience together, okay? Sure, it was only 10 minutes, but at least let me say respect and give you a little dap, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, the police started talking to me, explaining what happened, and I'm just looking at all my stuff spread out all over the floor. Obviously, they were looking for all the valuables. It looked like someone had a wrestling match in my house, okay? Some of the bookshelves and boxes looked like someone did a stone cold stunner on them. So I see my door broken in. I went outside, I see my speakers on the ground, I see my flat screen like basically over the fence, but something else caught my eye. The gun. The bright orange gun. No, not just the tip. The whole gun was orange. I felt sad for them. They couldn't even afford to buy black spray paint, okay? Like, how dumb are you? See, that's why I'm racist. Like, the one that they caught, the homeboy had a black name too. Like, I'm not gonna say his name, but you know those long, stereotypical black names? Like Von Chiqua Lavante? Yeah, one of them, but just a guy version. Also, they only caught one of the pickleheads, but guess what? If he comes back, I got a gun. Anyways, the forensic guys came in and took lots of pictures and left a lot of black fingerprint powder all over my carpet. You know, and the first thing what my wife says to the cop as soon as she comes in was, "Damn it, I just cleaned." And that's pretty much it. They stole some stuff and I survived without a scratch because I didn't go try to be a hero. Kids, hide in your closets. I know what you're thinking. Matt, you AFK'd and you left your team with one less person, and that is the true crime. Listen, I'm just glad I was wearing pants the whole time this was happening.